In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Lovable App to ChatGPT using MCP. Before you connect anything to ChatGPT, the first thing you need to do is make sure your Lovable App is publicly published. This part matters because only published apps can expose an MCP server, so if your app is still in draft mode or not live yet, go ahead and publish it first. Once that's done, open your project in Lovable and enable agent integrations. When you turn this on, Lovable will automatically generate an MCP server based on the features and actions available inside your application. In other words, it looks at what your app can do and prepares those capabilities so ChatGPT can use them. Next, take a moment to review the MCP tools that Lovable generates for you. Lovable will suggest tools based on your app, and this is where you decide what should actually be exposed. Carefully check which actions you want to make available, whether users should be required to sign in, and whether the access should be public or protected with OAuth. By default, Lovable protects MCP servers with OAuth authentication, which is helpful if your app includes private or user-specific data. After reviewing everything, save your changes and publish the agent integration. Lovable will host the MCP server for you automatically, and it will also keep that server synchronized with future updates to your app, which makes ongoing maintenance much easier. Now switch over to ChatGPT and sign in with the account you want to use for this connection. From there, open Settings or Connectors, depending on the version of ChatGPT you're using. Choose the option to add an MCP server or add a custom connector. Then enter your Lovable MCP server URL and save the connector. At this point, ChatGPT will prompt you to authenticate with Lovable. Sign in to your Lovable account, grant ChatGPT permission to access the MCP server, and complete the OAuth authorization flow. This step creates the secure connection that allows ChatGPT to use the tools exposed by your app. Once authentication is complete, verify that the connection worked. Your Lovable connector should now appear inside ChatGPT, and the available MCP tools should be ready to use. If you don't see it right away, refresh ChatGPT or start a new conversation. From here, you can interact with your Lovable app using natural language. For example, you can ask ChatGPT to show your latest customer orders, generate this month's sales report, create a new support ticket, or update a project status. ChatGPT will automatically choose the right MCP tool for the request. And finally, whenever you publish updates in Lovable, the MCP server updates automatically too. That means ChatGPT continues using the latest version of your app without requiring you to deploy a new server each time.